You ever wonder how those smash hit video games actually get their start? It's usually not with some giant budget or a massive team. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret weapon behind some of the biggest indie games out there. So take a look at these games. What do you think is the one thing that connects all of them? Is it the genre? The art style? The real answer, well, it's a lot simpler and honestly way more inspiring than that. Okay, so we've got Flappy Bird, Celeste, and Undertale. The one thing they all have in common isn't some nine-figure budget or a team of hundreds of people. Nope, the truth is they all started out as something small, something rough, maybe even a little ugly. They all began as a simple prototype. But that's not usually how we think about creating something, is it? We tend to fall right into something I call the perfection trap. It's that feeling, that paralyzing feeling where your grand ideas seem so huge and so perfect in your head that just starting feels completely impossible. Oh man, we have all been there. You get this incredible vision in your mind, the finished, polished, absolutely perfect game, and you want to build that thing right now. But that desire for perfection, it can stop you in your tracks before you even begin. And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you have the dream, the detailed 3D models, the huge teams, the big budgets. But then you look at the other side, the starting reality. And what is it? A small, rough version, an ugly version, just a simple idea. It's messy, but it's where the magic actually begins. And that brings us to the whole point. The way you escape that perfection trap is by embracing the real secret weapon of game development, the power of the prototype. So what is a prototype really? It's not a small game. Think of it more like an experiment. It's a tool you build to answer one and only one crucial question. Is this fun? Its entire purpose is discovery. You're trying to find the fun, not polish the graphics. And this brings us to a huge mindset shift. Seriously, if you take just one thing away today, let it be this. Don't chase polish first. Chase playability. You have got to find the soul of your game long before you ever worry about how pretty it looks. Focusing on prototypes just unlocks so much for you. You get the freedom to test ideas and, to fail fast. It gives you permission to make mistakes without burning months of work. This whole process is how you find your game's soul, that core little loop that just feels right. And it lets you learn and iterate at lightning speed. Now, this isn't just some abstract theory. This is exactly how some of the most beloved indie games in the world actually got made. Let's look at the proof. I mean, just look at where these games came from. Celeste, an award-winning masterpiece of a platformer, started as a simple climbing challenge made in just 4 days at a game jam. Flappy Bird, the viral sensation that took over the world, it was built around one single mechanic, tap to fly. And Undertale, a genuine cultural phenomenon, began as just a short little experiment in emotional storytelling. The lesson here is crystal clear. Great games don't just emerge from the ether fully formed. They aren't born big. They grow from a single, strong, playable idea that was proven to be fun when it was at its absolute simplest. All right, so that's the theory. We've seen the proof. Now let's make this personal. Let's talk about how you can build your very first prototype today. It's the big question, right? It can still feel pretty intimidating. You've got the idea, you understand the principle, but where do you actually physically begin? It is so much simpler than you think. Just open your engine, whatever you use. Don't worry about modeling a character, just create a cube, a literal cube. Write a few lines of code to make it move, add a few other shapes as obstacles, and then just play it, test it, see what happens. That's it, that's your start. And as you do this, you have to burn this next thought into your mind. Your first version will not be good. It won't be perfect. And that is completely 100% okay. In fact, that is the entire point. Every single attempt you make, every prototype you throw away, every unfinished project, none of it is a waste. Each one teaches you something valuable that you will carry into your next attempt. It is all part of the process. And that brings us to a key number. 10. Why 10? Well, because it really represents the power of just doing it again and again and again. Because while your first version won't be perfect, and your second one might not be either, your 10th version, after all that learning, all that testing, all those little discoveries you made along the way, that one just might be brilliant. So here's the real goal. Stop chasing perfection. Start chasing that spark. It's that little moment of magic when you're playing your ugly cube-based prototype and you realize, hey, this is actually fun. That's the feeling you're looking for. That's when you know you have something real. Your idea could absolutely be the next indie hit. The only thing standing between that idea and reality is just a series of small, simple, playable experiments. So the only question left is, what will you build first?